What's up, y'all, man? The time is 5:29 in the AM, 77 degrees currently. I don't know if anybody gonna come in here or not, man. You know I normally don't go live. I normally just pull up vids, man. But man, you know what, man? Let me see if anybody gonna come in for a couple seconds before I start going. Maybe somebody will come at once I already, live stream the vid, man. I know it's early in the morning. Let's see, man. In this video, I'm talking about, let's start just promoting Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, man, because we already know that Anthony Joshua is he's afraid, man. So instead of just wasting our time, we know he's going with Povetkin, and primarily he's probably going to fight somebody else in April. We know he's probably not going to fight Deontay Wilder, no matter what he's trying to say, or no matter what Eddie Germ is trying to say, you know. I just think that the next logical fight for Wilder, once Tyson Fury get acclimated back, maybe he should go in here. Maybe he should go in there and fight Wilder, man. Maybe Tyson Fury should go in there and fight Wilder. Once Tyson Fury get back, man, get himself back into into heavyweight contentions, man. Let him continue to fight, and let him continue to go in there and fight these little tune-up fights, fight these little bums. I think he's fighting in August. Let him fight a couple more times this year if possible. Then next year, man, fight a good name, and then trim out the fat, man. Continue to train to get better, and eventually just go in there and just fight Wilder, man. Because I want Wilder to get him, because I already know what's going to try to happen. I know they're going to try to, once Tyson Fury get to where he need to be at, Joshua is going to try to, and Germ is going to try to jump all over that and try to make it basically an all UK type of clash. So they're going to try to throw a lot of money Fury's way, and they give Fury 50-50. Oh no, not Wilder, absolutely not. But they'll give Fury that type of split to get him in the ring, man. So I just think that because initially, let's just call it a spade a spade. Once Tyson Fury beat Klitschko, everybody knew what was about to happen next. Potentially, Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. That was the next logical fight. We know that Tyson Fury is going to give Klitschko a rematch, because Klitschko rightfully deserved that. He was the one to promote his fight with Povetkin and get into a stage type of altercation with Jarrell Miller. But they wasn't afraid. Deontay Wilder didn't say he couldn't get inside the ring. He allowed him to get inside the ring with him. They went face to face. Jim Gray was right between them. They went back and forth. And hey, man, the promotion was basically beginning. But we already know what happened, man. Tyson Fury, immediately they stripped him for the IBF belt in so many words because they wanted him to fight Glasgow, but he wanted to fight Klitschko, give him a rematch. So the IBF belt went basically for Charles Morton and Glasgow. They was the first two guys. I know Glasgow was trying to cherry pick that belt. He fought Charles belt from that. And then we already know what happened with Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury basically went on a bench, in so many words. He went he started getting on cocaine. I think he was on PEDs. And he basically just had some episodes, man. Even contemplated committing suicide. And he retired, and the other two belts, the other two major belts anyway. I'm not gonna even talk about I'm not gonna even mention the minor IBO belt, but the two other major belts was put up, in so many words, they put up for grabs. The the WBA belt remained vacant, right? The WBO belt was fought between Parker and Ruiz. Parker won that belt. You know, and at that time, and even before then, if I'm not mistaken, Charles Martin ended up fighting Anthony Joshua. So Joshua had the IBF belt. So at that time, we had 3 champions at one. So it went instantly from Klitschko and Wilder, and then when Klitschko got beat by Tyson Fury, it went instantly from 2 champions to 3 real quick. Joshua had the IBF, Wilder still had the WBC. The WBO was by Parker, and the WBA was still vacant, right? We all thought possibly since Ortiz was #1 pound for pound. I mean, not #1 pound for pound, excuse me, but he was #1 he was #1 ranked for that WBA strap, right? For some reason, some way, Joshua and Jern was able to finagle their way into fighting Klitschko for the WBA belt. You know, remember when Ortiz was basically signed with Jern, and Jern basically told him like, well, you know, you step aside, let us fight, you know, Klitschko for this belt, we'll fight you next. It never happened. They fought Klitschko, they were successful, and voila. You know, after he beat Klitschko, after Joshua beat Klitschko, Joshua had 2 of the major belts now, and 1 minor belt. He had the IBF and the WBA as well as the IBO belt. And Parker had the WBO as well as the Wilder has the WBC. You know, they was in talks. Wilder and Parker was in talks, but Parker didn't want to fight Wilder. He decided to go the Anthony Joshua way. They fought, and voila, we here today. Joshua have 3 of the major belts, and Wilder still have the other belt. And of course, we already know what happened in a situation with Wilder. Wilder wanted to fight Joshua. This has been a 3 months. There's a whole bunch of BS has happened. And instead of Joshua being a man, he decided to show his true colors, and he ended up being a coward by not fighting Wilder. You know, Wilder decided he would have took less of the purse in order to make the fight. But they didn't. No matter what Wilder did, even offering $50 million, they still found a way not to fight the guy. So that's just a little brief history. So I'm gonna say is this, man. Let's just promote Wilder versus Tyson Fury, man. Let's start putting that promotion in, because we wanted to see Wilder and Fury anyway. You know, Fury's still undefeated. As long as he don't get knocked out by none of these bum tomato cans that tune-up type of fighters that he's fighting now, he'll be okay. Let him get the wins on his sales. Let Deontay Wilder still keep winning, and you know, I think we have a phenomenal fight. You know, it won't be a dull moment. Both these guys can talk, and it's not like with AJ. AJ, he basically, he can't say shit. You know what I mean? And don't let that when he was arguing with Jarrell Miller, okay? Or when he was trying to act as if he was tough versus Brazil. Because if Deontay Wilder was right there, right, he wouldn't say none of this shit. This goes to the guy who said a couple days ago he want all the smoke, which is false. Because he don't want no smoke, man. Because if he really wanted to, he would have fought Wilder. The motherfucker just said yesterday that the fans should get number Wilder. Okay, how many times that's just crazy. If y'all want me to fight for Wilder, in so many words, y'all want me to fight Wilder, y'all get inside the ring and fight him. Y'all train as a fighter and fight him. This was the guy Anthony Joshua said. You know, you all should train as fighters and fight them. He's talking about the fans, the fight fans now. He's such afraid he don't want to fight them. He wants the fight fans to fight him. It's some sad shit, man. But people allowed him to get away with it. You know, when people are in position to try to question him and ask him position, he don't want to ask that. He was shocked and appalled, man. This is a private event. They ain't want a lot of people in there unless they was kissing their ass. When Blue Blood Sports was finally able to ask him a question, you know what I mean? Basically, you know, he was shocked and appalled. You know, he was like, you know, he was upset that question was asked. Why turning that $50 million? He thought that was Water Bridge right now. He thought nobody's gonna ask him that, because all the rest of those fanboy media type of fighters sorry, media type of media, the fanboy media was, basically asking him bullshit ass questions. And when the real question got thrown his way, he was upset. So, it don't amaze me. Some of these guys, man, some of these guys, they really don't deserve to be in that position, man. And truly, if they wasn't, rubbing their elbows and kissing ass and shit like that, they wouldn't be in the position anyway. It's just unfortunate, man, that the real boxing fans and the real individuals, uploaders and the individuals that take pride in doing this, they get shown, man. They don't get the proper respect. And the real fighters don't either. Look at the real fighters, man. The real fighters that truly want to fight the best, they get talked bad about. You would think Deontay Wilder did something wrong by saying he want to be undisputed and want to fight Anthony Joshua. I guess he shouldn't want to fight him. Man, I know it's early in the morning, man. I know I'm not a real big person to go live stream. This shit's sad, man. You know what I mean? But anyway, whoever didn't catch this live stream, hopefully y'all watch it in its entirety. And